Hey everyone, look, Seaside Nosin is coming. Didn't I tell you guys that she was coming and that you should just skip all the regular banners? The Cherry Tail collab, I was right about the Cherry Tail collab, that it was coming like in the beginning of summer, and now I was right that she's coming within the summer banner event. And if what I'm thinking her skill is, if this is correct, her second skill should be the one that attacks all enemies after your team gets hit a certain amount of times by filling up the morale meter. And she also has the ability to take less damage because the front unit, the first slot, usually a tank or healer, would be taking more of the damage from her if she gets hit, so that she can survive longer. And her S2 is also going to be really good and annoying in PvP because once you feel like if Erica counters you, she will fill up her meter like basically full, and then she's just gonna counter the entire enemy's team and then give them like defense break, which is super. It's going to be super annoying in PvP. You're probably going to see a lot of her in PvP if this is her ability. Her ultimate will give unbuffable and unhealable, so it could be used for lots of things like PvP and the annoying floors in Imaginary Chasm, which you might get like a condition like you do more damage if the enemy's unbuffable and stuff like that, or if they have unhealable. And her first skill gives the enemy the targeted ability, so they cannot evade as much and they take more damage, which is super good. And the reason why you should summon for this character is because I think she's going to help you with your red hunt. So if you don't like using these units, like you don't like if you watch my tutorial video and I gave the budget version like Galonia, you don't like using Galonia, Tracy, you haven't built Dildry up, you don't have Hestia, you only have Janice, and you don't have Myra, and you only have like Joyce or Raphael or whatever healer you have. This will Seaside Nosin will replace your Bug or Tracy and be able to do more damage because her defense break, it lasts for 2 turns, which is going to help you if you accidentally mess up, or if you're too slow and then the wolf already went and then your attacker can't even hit because you're too slow and it lost the defense buff, defense break debuff. I would highly suggest that you summon for this unit because if I'm right, I think the next collab is coming somewhere in October, maybe the beginning or mid of October, because the collab info, if you seen the little screenshot thingy that they posted, it said Q3, so usually that would mean it's somewhere in the fall, in autumn. So you have time to save for the collab, even if you summon for Seaside Nosin right now, which I would highly suggest that you summon on this character because I would put on like the legendary tier. Like if you don't summon her now, you're probably going to regret it because you're going to see like a whole bunch of people using her, and she's just going to help you clear a lot of content, like just very easily. Like enemies are constantly hitting you, she's just going to be countering the entire enemy's team like non-stop. It's going to be that good. She's that good, like especially if you're using her with a healer and like tank teams. She could probably just solo everything if you could, like if you're trying to do like a tanky build, because you don't have like the proper damage speed setup. So you could use like Hermes, Joyce, Myra, Galonia, or anyone that could like defense break and defense heal, or provide support for her on your team so that they don't die. Like you have double healers, a tank, and her.
団長ってばいつもこう。
So, I think you guys should get ready to summon and complete the event, because the event is going to end. The current event is going to end in like 6 hours. So you can save all your energy, so when the event comes out, you can finish it in like 2 seconds, like and then go back to farming hunts for your gold. And you could also be farming element so that you can power up. And that's about it. I'm going to be summoning for her, and you should too. And that's it for this video. Bye guys.